let's try to get to, let's see, one of these questions before we get to that section. So in just a moment, we're going to do that. All right, so let's see, what would be the penalties for customers who are unwilling to provide the necessary information required by RFIs? So what are those penalties that customers, for customers who are unwilling to provide that necessary information? I believe this came to Nikkei, and Nikkei, you can pick this up, and certainly the other speakers are welcome to chime in.
Okay, thank you very much, Tom. And then in terms of the penalty, there's a general penalty code in the regulations, which is the one I read out, 10 million naira for the first month and 1 million for every subsequent month. So that it's questionable whether that can be enforced on account holders, especially if the balance of the accounts are not even up to that. What we'd like to see is there to be a specific penalty that maybe is attributable to customers who do not complete, the required information, but that we don't have yet in the regulations. And that's one of the improvements that is probably needed to improve compliance going forward. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let's get another question in. Thank you, Nikkei. Just one quick question. We've got a 1-minute answer is what we'll be looking for. And this one comes in from an attendee who's got offices in a number of countries, and they have a challenge. One of their challenges, as they've identified it, is in keeping up with local regulations, trying to make sure their report satisfies the local tax regulator. I know that in Axiom's presentation there was some mention of tools to help with that. Does Jian want to talk a little bit about it? I believe you were the one that talked a little bit about this. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on this in 1 minute or so?
Sure. Thank you, Tom. That's a very good question. Now, it is common for financial institutions to have presence in multiple jurisdictions. In fact, most of our clients are of similar profile. In some cases, the responsibility to prepare the files are with the users sitting in headquarters or centralized in a particular jurisdiction. Now, from a solutions point of view, we have a team of SME and BAs that monitors regulatory updates on a weekly basis. And on top of that, we have a client community that feeds us information, especially, there are jurisdictions where such information is not released to the public. So our team will analyze these changes and identify any material impact that with respect to our solution. So you can then expect patches to be sent to you. It's going to be a very easy install, easy patch that you're going to apply. Now, from this regard, the responsibility to ensure that your report is aligned with local regulations sits with Axiom, with us, and not your team.